Hey collective, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. All right, collective, midweek energy. Let's see what's going on. Let's tap into your midweek. Let's do your midweek check-in. Remember, collective, this is a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force issue to fit. There'll be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Thank y'all so much for joining the team, okay? Door to romance. So somebody's opening up to love, relationships, finally trying to get out there and start either dating again or just, I don't know, maybe it's not even just dating. It's kind of like allowing yourself to, look, man holding a coin. That's like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's like there's someone here wanting to open themselves up to love or a relationship. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on, collective. Midweek. What messages do you have for the collective? Look at him. He wanted to come out. Man holding a heart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Ooh, and then woman holding a heart. This is the Queen of Cups. Oh, excuse me. Okay, collective, what's going on? Okay, with the 7th chakra, this is the crown. For some of you, there's someone that you are telepathically communicating with, or they're trying to telepathically communicate with you, collective. There's someone here that wants to, it doesn't feel like you may be talking to them, because I see the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is a lot of communicating. Yeah, as there's the Moon. So you might not be communicating with this person, but they're trying to telepathically like send you signals, signs, smoke signals. I don't know, because they do want to talk about, it feels like they want to manifest something with you. It feels like they're ready to open up to a relationship, or they just want to share their emotions or their feelings. But I feel like right now they can only do it telepathically, because I don't even feel like you guys are communicating. All right, what else for the collective? Okay, storm warning wanted to come out in reverse, so I love that. The storm is passing, and that's because you stood your ground with the strength energy at the bottom of the deck. Angel of Strength, that's Leo energy. There was either there's something that I don't know if you could have went through a tough period with someone that you're connecting with romantically, like I said, or this could just be a water sign. But there was something that could have shaken the foundation, right? There was something that could have shaken, I'm hearing the core. Possibly because something was built on a faulty foundation with a judgment. Yeah, it's like something had to crumble in order for it to be rebuilt again. 9 of Swords, but somebody's stressing the fuck out. Why? Okay, let's see. Midweek messages for the collective. Why? Okay, yeah, somebody's definitely stressing out because they're trying to act like everything is fine. 8 of Wands, but everything is not fine. Midweek messages for the collective. Let's get some clarity. Who's this man holding a heart? Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be you, collective. So whoever this is, ooh, and King of Pentacles. Ooh. For some of you, you could have more than one person in your energy. But you're showing up as someone that's down to earth. You're stable. You're focusing on your money, your finances, your stability. For some of you, you have children, focusing on that. It's like you're worried about your own grass and watering it, right? The water grows where the water grows. The grass is greener where you water it, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're just focusing on your own business, you know, your own whatever, tending to what the hell you got going on. But why is this man holding a heart here? It almost feels like you're not even paying them any mind. Like you got other things going on. Let's see, midweek message for the collective. Queen of Pentacles with this man holding a heart. Okay, Ace of Wands and the Star. So someone wants a new passionate beginning with you, collective. This is a fresh start. This is a new adventure. This could also be good news coming in. You could be receiving good news, like a wish being granted or something like that. Something that you had wished for, prayed for. This could be a job or a career, something that you were trying to manifest. You could have also been trying to manifest. It's heavy on the manifesting. I don't know, because we saw the Magician in the other deck as well. So this could have been like money, financial increase. You were trying to manifest something about either a new job or career or promotion. And I feel like you're getting good news when it comes to that with the Ace of Wands. Okay, with the wishes being granted. And I see why you're not paying this person any mind. You got other stuff going on. You're focusing on other things. For some of you, it could just be your business, right? Or your job or your career. Okay, so why is this King of Cups showing up? What is this man holding the heart? Okay, the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups and then the Five of Cups at the bottom. And then the Ace of Cups trying to peep through. So there's someone here that wants happily ever after with you. A marriage, commitment, long-term commitment. It's like you're somebody's emotional fulfillment. You're like their wish come true. But why do you have your back turned to it? And then I see the Five of Cups. It's like, I don't know if this is someone who you may have already detached from, because it does feel like you're not too focused on this person. I feel like you're more so focused on tending to your own needs, your own, I keep hearing business. And I feel like this person feels like, I don't know, like maybe you're deciding to move on to new. But they want this happily ever after with you. Why? Okay. How does the Queen of Pentacles feel about this? Let me get more on her. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Which is so weird, y'all. Because, look, you have all good cards on the table, right? It feels like the Two of Cups is soulmate. It's partnership. It's love. It's, you know, friendships, romantic connections. This is like... This could even be a new, you know, good news about a new relationship or starting or embarking the journey on a new relationship. But then you see the Ten of Swords. So it's like, is this... Someone is either stressed out that you're just focusing on new, that you're going after something completely new. I feel like somebody, I don't know if it's this King of Cups or this man holding a heart who betrayed you or backstabbed you, or there's something just, I don't know. It's so back and forth. Someone's sad and someone's happy. Someone's focusing on the stuff that hasn't worked out, and then someone's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep, I don't know. This could be you. This could be you. Like you're moving forward. You're just, whatever. And I feel like that's what has this King of Cups or this man holding a heart stressed out, because you're like, well, exactly, like whatever. What's the Ace of Wands? Midweek energy in the world, because you close some shit out. Exactly. So that's, look, I'm telling y'all, it's so back and forth with this energy. I feel like you are just in your own little world, to be completely honest with you, Collective, I feel like you are attracting new love, new connections. I feel like you're attracting good news. When it comes to money, your finances, I also feel like you're, like I said, these relationships or new friendships or partnerships that you're attracting, because it does feel like there's something new. There's new energy coming towards you. And this was after a period where, listen, like there's someone you're either leaving behind, that you've closed something out, that's like their world is completely shattered, is falling apart. Meanwhile, you're just like, I'm happy. Like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm great. Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo energy showing up as well. What is this Two of Cups for the collective? Midweek energy. Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. So there's definitely someone from your past trying to come in and offer you this cup of love. This is someone you've definitely, there you go. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups. So yeah, it's someone from your past. Whoever, I think it's this, put yourself where you fit in. Remember, it's a general reading. So I think it's this King of Cups. So whoever this person is trying to come in and trying to offer you a cup of love, their cup of love. But I feel like this was after a period where they left you, I heard, stranded, or, you know, somebody lied, backstabbed you, betrayed you. There was a painful ending here. So it's like, now that you've closed some sort of cycle, now that you've decided to move on a whole new direction, possibly even a whole new relationship, it's like someone wants to, I'm hearing, come back around, spin the block. Absolutely not. And that's exactly what you're looking like. You're like, you're just looking at it like, just like you're looking at your own coin over here, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're just focused on your money, your bag, exactly, your own coin. You know, I feel like you are open to romantic connections or relationships, but I feel like you're not going back to revisit anything from the past. I feel like you've moved on, moved away from it. I also feel like you, with the 7th chakra, your crown chakra being lit up, or being activated, some of you, you're starting to like realize that you're connected to, or you've been receiving messages, right? Or it's becoming easier to listen to your intuition, or something about your dreams, or you're just, the crown chakra talks about your connection to the divine, right? You being able to listen to those messages that are coming straight from the divine, whether it is your intuition, whether it is through dreams, signs, synchronicities, spirit, I don't know, put it how you want it. Connection to the divine comes in so many different ways. And I feel like that's something that you're realizing, collective. I feel like that's something that you have been focusing on. If anything, that's where you're shifting your energy and your focus to, is something about your either knowledge, because she's holding a book here, and the Hierophant talks about traditional values and beliefs. This is a person who holds like knowledge on laws, right? Values, beliefs. And they're like a teacher or a mentor. They hold the key to, you know, past knowledge. They're like I want to say village guru or something like that. I don't know why I want to say that, but I want to put it like that. Maybe this is what you're becoming, right? You're stepping into a role of teacher, mentor. People listen to you, like they respect the words that you say or the messages that you deliver because of your connection to the divine. I feel like people are starting to realize that you are you're highly connected with the higher power, God, whatever you want to call it. So you're not really worried about nobody right now. Sometimes when you get so connected to spirit, or you get so connected to the divine, nothing really captures your attention. And look at the Angel of Strength. You got literally showing up in 2 different decks. So heavy Leo energy showing up, but also, again, the confidence and your strength, your discipline, your desire to acquire, that's how I want to put it. Like, you want to acquire higher knowledge. If you guys are, someone's either in education or you're going into higher education, there's definitely something about collecting data, reading books, just knowledge overall. Something about you being confident in what you know is also attracting a lot of attention right now. Why is this significant midweek for the collective? The 4 of Cups. Because you have to be careful on who it is. And I wanted to say it, but there's a lot of people who are being attracted to your energy right now. And now that the 4 of Cups came out, you also have to be careful with the people that you allow into your energy. Because some people are just like a moth to a flame. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are just coming to suck that light out of you and not actually pour into you. So there is a need for, if I'm hearing discernment, right? There's a need for you this midweek discerning as to what is being offered or what is being brought to your attention or what is coming your way. I feel like for some of you, you already see it. Like, there's something about knowledge, like I said. You already know that you need to stand your ground on a specific situation or a person here that you've already closed the cycle on or with, because they don't align with your values. They don't align with your beliefs. They don't align in the direction that you're headed on. They could have even been the person that created this storm, right? You could have been you had to heal from this person. You had to kind of clean their shit up that they left behind. And I feel like at this point, you're over it, which you're getting ready to go somewhere else. Give your attention to someone else or just yourself. This could be self-love as well. This is pouring into you. For some of you, you do have options, right? People trying to offer you something, but you're just like, they don't align with what I got going on. They don't align with my values. They don't align with my beliefs. And with the strength showing up, I feel like you are, again, you're disciplined. You see how certain people or certain places, but this feels romantic. This feels like love. There's a specific someone here that you no longer aligns with where you're headed, your path. Right? For some of you, it's like you're wanting to become like a mentor or a therapist, or I just heard psychologist. So there could be psychology here as well. You can, but you can't. You can't be a psychologist for someone else if you are dealing with someone who could be psycho yourself. I don't even know if I made sense. Like, you can't take on a role if you're connecting with someone that needs the healing. Especially if this is someone that you are married to or in a relationship with. I don't even know if what I just said makes sense, but I hope it does. There's someone here that, I just be saying shit, but I swear, I know I sound like I just be saying shit, but I promise y'all, I just be feeling it. There is someone here who is heartbroken, who's, they're saying that they changed, or they're this new version of themselves. I y'all, this feels real iffy. Like, okay, why do I feel iffy? What's the storm warning in reverse for the collective? Okay, the Lovers and the Seven of Wands. I'm telling you, I knew I was feeling the iffiness. It's like you're still kind of holding back. You know, you're still kind of like reluctant to open yourself up to this person. For some of you, you have other options. But again, it just feels like there could be up to 3 masculines in your energy, but you're just looking at them like they're not it. Like they're not aligning with what I want or the direction I'm heading on. For some of you, you're having to block some of these people out. You're having to stand your ground, set certain boundaries. The Lover's energy, this is Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or a Gemini season could be significant. The Lovers is passion, it's chemistry, it's soulmates. It for some, you know, I don't like to say soulmates and twin flames because I don't know, sometimes it just tells people, it just feels like people's, you know, tie or attach themselves to a title. And yes, it might be your soulmate, and yes, it might be your twin flame, but that doesn't mean you accept any type of abuse or any type of breadcrumbs or gaslighting just because you might think that they're your twin flame or soulmate. Like, and I feel like for some of you that could have been a realization where you're just like, okay, yeah, we have this deep connection, but is it worth it? And I feel like you had to block somebody. You had to kind of like stand firm on something, or you had to defend yourself or stand your ground. I don't know. Why the Lovers for storm warning in reverse? The Hermit. You had to pull away. You had to withdraw. You had to isolate. Or this is, like I said, this is midweek energy, so this is where you're at now. It's almost like you're coming out on the other side, right? Like the storm has passed. The shit has fallen apart everywhere. There's destruction. There's a crack possibly in the foundation. You know, there's windows shattered. There's glass everywhere. Bags, clothes, whatever, all over the place. But it's gone, right? Like that shit has passed. Now is the time to clean up. And I feel like you're at a point now, collective, where you're just trying to learn the lessons. And you close the cycle, but now you're like isolating because you're trying to put 2 and 3 together, and 4 and 5 together, and 6 and 7 together. You're calculating and carrying the 1, subtract the 2, and you're like, hold the fuck on. This just doesn't add up anymore because I'm not the person that I was at some point that at one point that aligned with whoever this was or whoever this is. I'm just not that person anymore. So as much as you may want, you know, as much as the passion is there, or the love or the connection or the chemistry, or however you want to title it, again, you know, as much as that's there, you are a different version of you. So even if you were to go back to something, or even if you wanted to take, because there's definitely decisions here. There you got the 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and then the Lovers is the decision card as well. So there's definitely a choice that you're having to make here. And it's a big choice. It's burdensome, yes. But collective, I feel like that you're realizing, and I love seeing the Hermit, like even though it's an energy of withdrawal and isolation, it's still an energy, which is Virgo energy, by the way. It's still an energy of wisening up, right? She's opening up the laptop, and so there's, again, a lot of knowledge here. There is like you're either collecting data, or you're processing things so that you can learn from these lessons and not repeat them. I was about to say return. So you don't return. Okay. It's like now that you know that the storm has passed, now you're able to see certain things clearly, right? You're able to see, for some of you, there's planning here, there's strategizing. Yeah, you already ended. I told you the storm has passed already. So now it's Scorpio energy. You have literally like 3 major arcana over here. Just in this, the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Death. So whatever it is that you've experienced, collective, or that you have recently gone through, definitely left some shit, either shook you to your core. There's people around you who are regretting what they did. It's like they're pleading to get back into your good graces, or pleading to get back into your energy, or just get back, period, shit. But they know the ship has sailed. They know that you've already closed something out. They know that you're standing in your power. You're not going back. Even though there is an energy of indecision here, right? Because I think there's heartstrings, right? Like somebody pulls at your heartstrings. There's definitely love. There's emotion. There is a desire to start anew, you know, start fresh. But there's another 2. You're like, I don't know. You're like, I don't know. Let me get some guidance, y'all. Let me get y'all some guidance, because goddamn. Okay, Spirit, so what we gonna do? It almost feels like you're being, I don't like to say tested, but it does feel like a test. Like, are you gonna go back to the same shit over and over again? Because I'm seeing no place like home and unfinished symphony. I was gonna say something just feels so comfortable. Like maybe this is someone that you were in a long-term connection with, or you were in a marriage with, right? And after, you know, I was about to say after 50 years, after 10 years, 50 years, 10 years, 50 is on this card, 10 is on this one. After being together with someone, you know, they become comfort. They become home. It's like no place like home. Like you feel like there's this unfinished symphony that you got to keep playing over and over and over again, because it feels so comfortable. You already know this song, so why not keep playing the same damn song, right? Why move to something new when I already know how to handle this beast? But at the same time, you're still handling a fucking beast, right? And what's so crazy is, collective, you have tamed your beast, right? You've learned how to handle your pride and your ego. You've learned how to navigate through this here, whatever world, with love, with tenderness, with nurture, with care. And I feel like there's someone here that just maybe didn't get it when they had the opportunity. And it's like, it does feel like a missed opportunity. The fates, exactly. Like, you know, you were fated to meet and be with someone for a season, but sometimes it's best to go your separate ways if something's just not working out, right? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let me just get some guidance for the collective midweek energy. Co-create, number 40. And then you have flexible at the bottom. Number 19. All right, co-create. It says, you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact, you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark. Didn't I say that? I think I said, I don't know. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with an inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it and to create miracles. When you view your life as art, and now and know you co-created only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. I feel like for some of you, you're deciding to go in a whole new direction. I told y'all something about your connection with the divine. Something about your connection with the divine. That you're being called to midweek to connect with your spirit team, your spirit gang, the higher God, again, whatever you may call them, whatever you call it, higher consciousness, your higher self. Because there's something about knowledge here. There's information that's being shared with you, because I am seeing co-create. So there's information that's being given to you that it feels like you're supposed to do something with. So even though you're in this space of having, maybe you feel like you have to make a decision, or there's this decision that's coming up, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, that may be a tough decision that you have to make. There's a need for you to just not right now. Don't choose. Don't decide. Don't make a move, because there's something that you have to. I feel like there's information still coming in towards you, collective, that's not yet been shared with you. Something about divine timing, divine guidance, divine timing. Yeah, this Magician kept coming in. So there's and this wish granted. So you're focusing on your money and finances. Work on your manifestations. Focus on your manifestations midweek, collective, because there is something coming through with that. And if that's the one thing that makes sense to you, where you don't have to decide, maybe it is about a job or a career for some of you. There's a need for you to tap into the divine so you can know which direction you need to go, or which way we're headed. Aquarius moon here. Interesting. Yeah, someone here wants love in a relationship. I wanted to pull more. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, collective. I was about to get real nosy, but we'll leave it at that. Let me know, you guys. Let me know how this message resonates. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.